Do you ever get confused about whether to say the team is winning or the team are winning? If so, you're not alone. Subject-verb agreement is one of the most common grammar mistakes in English. So in this episode of Grammar Unlocked, we will learn the rules, the tricky exceptions, and the easy tricks to avoid the mistakes. So let's get started. What is a subject-verb agreement? Which means that the verb must match the subject in number, whether it is singular or plural. For instance, like she likes ice cream. If the subject is singular, the verb should be singular. Next up, they like ice cream. If the subject is plural, the verb should be plural. Sounds simple, right? But there are some tricky cases. Let's see some of them. First up, singular and plural subjects. Most of the time it's easy, the dog barks at night. Here the dog is the singular subject, so we should match it with the singular verb, which is barks. The dogs bark at night. Here the dogs is the plural subject, so we should match it with a plural verb, which is bark. I hope I got it. So what about the uncountable nouns like water, sugar, or air? Actually, the uncountable nouns are always singular. For instance, like water. Even though the water sounds like a lot, it's treated as single unit in grammar. So the correct answer will be the water is important for health. Second one is wrong. Let's talk about the collective nouns like team, family, group, audience. So the collective nouns can be singular or plural depending on whether we see them as one unit or individual members. For instance, like the team is winning. Here the team is considered as a single unit, that's why we use is with it. Next up, the team are winning, arguing. Here we are focusing on the individuals, that's why we use it with are. Next up is indefinite pronouns like everyone, somebody, anybody. Actually, many learners make mistakes with indefinite pronouns. The instance like everyone is excited for the party, somebody has left their phone. Here everyone and somebody sounds like plural, right? But it's actually singular. That's why we use is and has with them. Be careful when extra words come between the subject and verb. The verb should match the subject, not the closest noun. For instance, like the book on the shelves belongs to me. Here the subject is book, which is singular, and not the shelves. So the second one is wrong. Here are some common mistakes and the correct versions. First up, one of my friends likes pizza. Here the subject is one, not the friends. That's why we won't use like with it. Next up, neither of the students is ready. Here, neither is the indefinite pronoun, so we consider it as a singular. That's why we use is with it. So, remember the subject controls the verb, so always identify it first. Let's see a quick recap. Whenever you're using singular subject, match it with the singular verbs. And when you are using the plural subject, match it with the plural verbs. So identify whether the subject is collective nouns or indefinite pronouns or extra phrases, and always match the verb to the main subject. That's a wrap for today's episode of Grammar Unlocked. If you have any questions about the subject-verb agreement, please free to ask me in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more grammar lessons from the English Unlocked. Bye!